Alhambra Palace and Castle are in the south of Spain, about 150 miles east of the city of Sevilla. The castle is more or less in complete ruin. The palaces are in very good shape. They have been restored. They are amazing structures built by Muslim rulers of Granada roughly 800 years ago. It's hard to describe it, so the video that follows will show you how amazing these palaces are. We are in one of the rooms in the Alhambra Palace. Like every other room, it's beautifully carved. Ceiling is very fancy. And it has these windows with grill work all along the top. And below the windows are these incredible walls. Below the upper part of the wall are these arches with windows or passageways. And at one end is this passageway that leads into the courtyard with a reflecting pond. And this is just one of many, many, many beautiful rooms. And at the floor level are all these tile inlay works. I am in the main courtyard of Alhambra Palace. It has a reflecting pool in the center and bunch of doors on the sides, and at each of the two ends is a structure like this, and I'll zoom in. This is the upper floor with the tiles on the roof, and here is the lower floor with slender pillars and arches and filigree work all around above the capitals on top of the pillars. So the other wall also has these doors. And then on my side, it's very similar. These pillars with highly, highly intricate carvings above the arches between two pillars. And on the floor, surrounded by hedges, is this reflecting pool. And if one goes to the edge of the pool, then one can see the reflection of the palace. This is the other courtyard, the more famous courtyard, with a fountain in the middle with a bunch of lions, 10 or 12, I don't remember. And it's more beautiful than the other one, with very delicate filigree work and very many very slender columns. So I will go around this. And there are rooms at edges, and in addition to the filigree work on the walls, the ceilings are all very pretty. So close up of the wall nearest me. And the ceiling here, and the next patch of ceiling. It's amazing that humans did all this, and not for worship of God, but at the desire of kings over multiple generations. Near Alhambra, which was made by Muslim rulers, afterwards came the Catholic rulers, and King Carlos V made a palace, and it's not even a second cousin by comparison. Rooms off the courtyard. And here the ceiling is very three-dimensional. Lined with small windows. And there are several interconnected rooms with these arches separating each section. Here is one of the alcoves. There are many, many tiles and tourists. Another room with this amazing ceiling and blue tone, light blue in the filigree.
Yes.
And it's very 3D rather than fine filigree. writings from the Quran all along. Larger lettering, different font you might say, and at human scale, all these intricate tile work. The Alhambra complex has a very extensive garden complex called the Generalife. We visited it last year, so there is no movie of the Generalife. In addition to the very extensive gardens, uh, there are the ruins of a large castle. That also is not shown here. Finally, in the complex is this palace that was begun by the Catholic kings and it was never completed. So that's not shown here either. It really is decrepit by comparison. Historically speaking, after the Muslim rulers were driven away from Granada and the Catholic kings moved in, Ferdinand and Isabella moved here to the Alhambra, and it was here that they gave the charter to Christopher Columbus to go and explore the New World. So, from Americans' point of view, Alhambra is very important historically. The flowers shown here are not part of the Generalife garden complex. These are small gardens just around the main palace. The Generalife garden complex is a separate structure. It's very, very large and has numerous gardens and fountains and some small buildings with also with intricate carvings. It takes a couple of hours to walk through the Generalife.